Well, good greetings and beautiful and abundant benevolent blessings to all of you wonderful souls out there. Kia ora Cassia, it's 11:15, 10 to 11 now at night, and that's here in South Africa. Absolutely wonderful. I said I would get the Valor video out to you this evening, so that's exactly what I'm going to do. You can see it's pretty cold, so I'm very, very well dressed. I've got layers and layers under here. Literally, I've not worn layers like this ever in my entire life, and I'm not saying that this is the coldest, but it's a combination probably of my plant-based very lean structure compared to many years ago where I had excess and I could feel the cold a lot less than I could today. So very interesting, but nonetheless, yeah, many factors contributing, and I'm here today to really just talk about Valor. So please, before I get on there, if you haven't come to subscribe yet, please do so in the meantime. I would absolutely love and appreciate that very, very much so. Tonight I have little Pearl with me, and she's here just taking it super chilled. Yes, that's little Pearly. She just wanted to say hello. Hi everyone. Hello everyone. Anyway, so right now I'd like to share with you how to go and set your Valor account up. So simple, you come over to valr.com. Very, very easy. You can buy and sell, Valor Pay, they have exchange. Here are the details. And basically they like to call themselves borderless payments. So if you look all around South Africa at the moment, we've got a lot of Valor boards, signage, etc., advertising, marketing being pumped here in South Africa. I must say I do use Valor myself. It's an incredible platform, and I do certainly believe in the platform. It's very easy to use to convert your ZAR, your South African rands, into any of the cryptocurrencies, and basically you could do that connecting your bank account to you would do an EFT from your bank account to your Valor account, and it would end up in the Valor account in rands, ZAR, and you would then buy whichever cryptocurrency that you intended to purchase. So there's quite a number of cryptocurrencies that are already on there, and it's actually a really awesome platform. I love using it, and I'm not sponsored by Valor at all. I don't have any sort of sponsorship. I don't even have any connection to them. I'm just here doing this video because I find really good use in it. So this is actually a testimony for Valor, and I have reached out to them to connect in different ways, because I'd like to help you, my community, know how to invest in cryptocurrency. And I have to say to you that you have to be patient over the next few months. Just put your ZAR in, wait a little bit, and wait for the markets to really settle down and consolidate and go sideways to all of those traders who actually know what that means. And I'll get into something a little bit later on that. But let's come over to valr.com in the meantime, and you need to have a copy of your ID or your driver's license, and then we can pretty much get started. It's going to send you an email, so get started up here. I'm going to sign in with a new email, and I won't show you. So you just come in and you fill all of your details, and you enter your email address. I'm using this one today, and basically let's just see here. Yeah, okay. I'm going to just enter my own password, and then you should do the same thing. And then let me get my referral code here quickly. I'll put my own referral code, and you should use my referral code too. Sorry, Paul, I am disturbing you just slight little bit. So you can actually download the app on your iPhone, or you could download it on your computer. It's actually pretty cool. So I'd like to just share that with you, and let us see what my referrals VAKY8AAR. So that's my personal referral link. Please use it, and the more you use it, the more value I get, the more value you get, and the more you share it with your family and friends, the more value you get too, and the more value they get. So it's really cool. I mean, it's not, you're not going to become a millionaire from it, but you definitely get some really good commissions. And the idea is that you are Satoshi stacking, and that's the whole purpose behind this. So let me verify my email. Okay, I'm going to actually just keep my cell phone right here, because I'm just doing this quite simply. But you would have to come here, and you would, oh, sorry, Pearl, she doesn't like that I'm fidgeting so much. But okay, that means just let me get to my work with you guys, and yeah, make sure that the video is fantastic. So let me verify my email. Okay, I've verified my email. Okay, boom, I'm not a robot, and let's go in. Okay, so give me a moment. Okay, guys, just okay, it's not allowing me because I've got my other email verified. So give me one moment while I just get my other email out here. Please excuse me. So anyways, so basically you would come here, you would fill in the verifications, and then you would end up obviously having a look at all of the different cryptocurrencies, and I will show you an example of that in a little moment. Give me a second. Okay, thank you for your patience. It took me a couple minutes, but I had to log in from my one account now into this new account that I'm setting up. So basically what you're going to do here is you're going to log in, and I'm going to register my cell phone number. I'm going to push the screen up. Okay, and basically let's get this covered. You would have to enter in this code, and basically then you would have your personal wallet right here. Okay, now what you can do is skip this step. No, actually you can skip a step. It's really okay to do it, but it really takes a very, very long time. Okay, so I'm not gonna do step 1 right now. But anyway, so you would come here and you would enter your residential address, and you would enter your ID document, which would be you uploading your driver's license or your identification document, and that is basically what is KYC, know your customer, and you would just then come and do that. But let's just go straight into wallets, because what I would like to do is, obviously when you set all of that up, you basically so you have to do a verification of identity so that you could gain access to your account. So you can see here I've got no cash in here. I'm not going to do a cash deposit right now. I'm just showing you how to register your account. You can come here and look at how to put your bank account into this and actually do it yourself. So I have another account, so I'm not going to do it here, and I don't want to connect my account here and on this video right now. But basically, you would come here and you would click deposit. You can see all of the cryptos that are available. So you would deposit, you would have to verify your identity. So there you go. Okay, so it's inevitable, you have to do it. But you can buy Ripple, you can buy Solana, USD, Ethereum, Bitcoin, plenty, and you can do things on auto buy, which means that you would basically just go on an auto buy. So if you chose to put 100 Rand auto buy a month or a week, you could set it to that for yourself, and it would just deduct it off your account as the money was there, which is a fantastic strategy, because over time, over long periods of time, investments into crypto have been proven to have really successful returns. So absolutely awesome. You can come and see Solana, Ethereum, etc. For advanced trading to our exchange. So this is basically where you would go to exchange the different types of cryptocurrencies, and you could explore the different markets at the bottom here. So set up price alerts. You could set up price alerts and notifications on prices when they hit a certain percentage lower or higher. Otherwise, you could do that for a number of other things. So come and explore the markets, and let's see what we have in store. So basically here, as a desktop, you would buy or you would sell. So if you wanted to buy Bitcoin, you would have ZAR in your wallet, and you would come over here and you would buy Bitcoin. It's going to just give me the notification again, so I'm just want to show you. So basically, you would buy, you would put in your card details, and your card details would then buy the crypto. And then Valr is your protected, securitized wallet that is safe. You can use your face scan, your finger scan, or you can just log in with your email and your password. And these are really wonderful ways to use this app. But I have to say to you that it's an incredible app. I personally just use it on my phone. Of course, phone is very simple and easy to use. Its banking is so simple. And as you can see here, as I do this video, Bitcoin is currently sitting at 333530, and I love threes. Threes are wonderful for me. So basically, buying Bitcoin. Okay, so you would buy Bitcoin and you would pay with what? So you can choose whatever you want to pay with here. You can pay with Rand, you can pay with USD coin. Now, normally you would enter it in from a South African wallet. You would enter Rand in, and you would convert the Rand into USD coin. But there's no point in converting it into USD coin at the moment, unless you decide to send it to another exchange, which is of course another video that I'll do on how to do it, to send it to Binance to buy a vast variety of other cryptocurrencies that you cannot get on Valr. And basically you would do that with your Rand, and you, in reverse, you would then also be able to sell your USDC. Okay, so you would sell, you would sell your USD or your Bitcoin, and you would convert it into Rand, and then you would sell it, and here would be the Rand value. Here's the average price. So you can decide at what price you choose to sell it at, and how much you want to sell. You don't have to sell everything, and that's the thing is that when it does go up to all-time highs, you technically should be selling some to take certain profits, and then dollar cost averaging back down. So those are the most important things to really look out for, because if you go to 65,000 on Bitcoin, or let's just call it 1 million in South African rands, and you come all the way back down to 333,000, that's a very steep drawdown. So of course you would like to basically get 2 to 3 times more today by selling some at the top, not all, selling some and rebuying at these lower prices. And this is the thing about patience, is that you got to be patient to be able to sell at the top and wait for that drawdown to finish, okay, or dollar cost average all the way down, and then you've got to be able to then purchase on the way back up, and be able to then dollar cost your way back up. So these are all very, very important things. So you would come here, Look, it's already gone up 400 Rand. Wow. Anyways, so you would come here, you would buy Bitcoin, and you would use your Rand, and you would then basically, your Rand would tell you how much Satoshi. So these zeros are Satoshi, and if you have one, it's one Bitcoin. Okay, so anything after the dot, Satoshis, and 1 unit of Bitcoin. Okay, so 1 unit of Bitcoin, one full unit would cost you 333,969, and even more, the divine numbers of Tesla and the universe. So thank you very much for that. And basically what you would do then is, if you put 1,000 Rand in, you would see that it would buy you 1,000th of 333 third 969 of Bitcoin. Okay, so in other words, yes, you wouldn't get much. Okay, but if you realistically looked at it, for it to go back up to its all-time high, which it definitely will, most likely so, would be a 3x on your money. So if you put 1,000 Rand in here, your 1,000 Rand over the next couple of years would certainly convert into 3,000 Rand. Isn't that really awesome? Yes, it takes time, but where can you get that, right? Nowhere else other than doing this, trading, all kinds of things. And you could look at things that create wonderful cryptocurrencies that you could buy. I mean, look at all of these. Just have a look at all of these. Dogecoin, Engine Coin. I mean, and some of these coins are really phenomenal. And you could, if you like, send some of these coins over to an exchange like Binance, where you could stake them and earn passive income from them. So my personal view, come here, get some of your coins, buy some of them. Bitcoin is really doing very well at this price. You review, you buy, it takes it off the credit card. The transaction costs you 1 Rand or so, so you can do a transaction from 10 Rand in Valr. Like, that's amazing. But 10 Rand and 1 Rand 30 transaction fee, you should do a little bit more, at least 100 Rand every time is a really good mark to look out for. So I really hope that you all enjoyed watching the Valr and setting up your Valr account. You could come here and you could literally set it up in such a way that you could pay people with Valr, and you could, of course, go through all of these. You could look at the tickers in Valr under the exchange. So yes, let's just look at the ticker in this, if it actually comes up. And here is what you would do to buy on spot and be able to buy and sell your markers. So this would be trading on Valr. Now, I don't do that on Valr. I just buy spot price on Valr, because where you would buy and sell up here. This is the exchange, and this is where you would trade it. So you would enter in at a price, and you would sell off at a price, and that would be trading. And this is basically something that you can see here is going to be good. It looks like Bitcoin against the Rand is interested in coming up, which is phenomenal, because actually against the US dollar it doesn't seem to be going anywhere. So anyways, check the exchange, come over here, see what you can look at. You can convert your ZAR into USDC and then buy it with Bitcoin dollars, and you could then know that you're buying Bitcoin currently at around the $20,000 mark. Okay, so very, very interesting. You can pay people with Valr. You could pay friends. Unfortunately, it's not letting me go into that, so I'm not going to set that up right now. But you need to come here and you need to have a really awesome review on how to look at this beautiful platform that you can use. You can create sub accounts for yourself and your family. You could create many accounts. I've created accounts for my daughter, my niece, my brother, my mother, my partner, many people. And basically what you do is you just add smaller bits into those accounts too. 10 Rand, 20 Rand goes a very long way, guys. You don't have to have millions to start in this space. A little will take you a long way if you're willing to wait and be patient. You will be financially rewarded and be financially free at some point in your life. Now, here's referrals. Okay, so basically, if you get referrals, and I shared my referral, and I'm going to share it back in the link down below, so please make sure to go and click on the link pinned in the comments below so that you can get referred and a referral bonus from me in your account when you transfer your first little bit of South African ZAR into your account, and or your dollars. So you could come here and you could look at your transactions, and you could look at payment methods. So you could do EFT, or you could buy and sell with a debit card or credit card. It's very, very easy. These would be your exchange orders. So this is your exchange. So you would see what is there, or what orders you have waiting and what trades you're in. So it's quite interesting. Now, your wallet address book, this is where you would basically add an address from your wallet. So in other words, you would come over to your Bitcoin wallet and you would click on Bitcoin. Okay, and in order to do this, you would deposit. Okay, and in order to do this, you would then get a very long code, okay, which is your wallet address. And then you would come over to your wallet address book, you would add new address, and you would then say whatever, if it's for your daughter one, just call it daughter. Okay, you would select what currency, Bitcoin, what's the wallet address. You would then copy that address that I just mentioned, come over here, paste it, save address. Then it makes it easy for your two-factor authentication to simplify your processes here. And if you did this, you would be able to transact a whole lot faster, and you would be able to get your money in and out of Valr as quick as you want. And that's the beauty behind Valr. It's so simple to use. It's very easy. As I said, you could add all kinds of payment transactions. So what I'm going to do, okay, is I'm going to make a part 2 of this video. How about that? Okay, because I'm already reaching 22 minutes and 22 seconds, and as I said that, I'm going to fill out all of the detail in this video and add my bank account to this account. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a simple 100 Rand transaction into this account, and I'm going to show you how to buy your first Bitcoin. Okay, so please keep an eye out for part 2 of this video. And I just decided that right there and then on the spot, and that you would be obviously going through all, I would obviously have gone through all of this, so you please do the same in the meantime, so that you can see how to invest your first 100 Rand into Bitcoin. And basically you could come and just obviously set your own security. You could set yourself notifications, and you could basically get notifications that pop up in the computer on your cell phone as notifications, just like any of the social media apps send you notifications. The exact same thing would happen here for you guys. So just very quickly and very shortly, what I wanted to share with you and show you is that Bitcoin is looking on the stochastic quickly to try and reach back up, and I said to you guys that there's a whole lot of resistance on the ribbons and here and here. So we need to be very, very cautious. There could be a little bit of a pump, but right now when I'm looking at the dollar, and the dollar looks like this, where it's absolutely pumping, and I mean pumpamentling. Look at this. I said there was a rejection, a bounce off of the ribbon and off of the red line, and breaking through this level and trying to break through the purple box, that we will come up to 108. And I'm saying to you that this is very likely that's going to happen. Look at the stochastic here. Look at this momentum. It is all saying to you up. So Ethereum and Bitcoin right now, yes, they might be pulling up, but I'm going to say to you, I still believe that they're going to come down, and I believe that Ethereum is going to come down to 466. I do believe that, and I said to you Bitcoin would come down to about 9,975, right? If I could see that on my chart here, where is that beautiful number for you guys? Anyways, 9,975, guys. So that's typically around the bottom of my purple box down here. So I'm preparing, and that's why I'm saying to you on the Valr account, just be a little bit patient. Just stack your rand, invest your first 100 rands so that you feel comfortable. You haven't lost any money. It's still there. It stays the same. Doesn't go up. Doesn't go down at all. When you invest your first 100 rand, when you come back, you'll see your 100 rands there. Okay. And what I'm saying to you is just wait for a little bit of a drawdown. Okay. And be patient, and then invest at a little lower, and then basically what's going to happen is the Satoshi that you would then want to buy or get is, if Bitcoin goes down to half of this value, okay, you would basically, if you invested 1,000 rand, your 1,000 rand would convert into 500 rand, and then you would have lost 500 rand to the market, but that's short term. For long term, the long term, you would have gained a tremendous amount more, like I said, 3,000. Okay, so because there's a 3x potential. So you see, you're investing 1,000, your risk is 500 to make 3,000. That's a 6 to 1 ratio. That's a really good trade. Okay, so it makes sense, guys, and I'm just saying to you, right, at this current price, it's still a good trade, but I'm saying to you that I foresee it coming down a little bit lower, and that's why I look at the charts every day, and I tell you guys what I see in the charts. And even though there's bouncing here, guys, there's not enough volume for this bounce to really manifest what we've been waiting to see here in Bitcoin. And that's why I say there's still a lot of news that is coming into the space, where there's bankruptcies and perhaps liquidity runs on some of the exchanges. So please make sure to have yourself a ledger as well, and get your crypto off of the exchanges as best as possible and onto that ledger, which is a cold storage wallet, and I will leave a link in the video for that also. So you will have a look at that. But right now, as I said, come and enjoy Valr. Come set up your account, come play with it, set up your banking details, and on part 2 I'm going to show you the rest of this. So thank you very much for being part of my community. Thank you for being here with me today. Please remember to come and subscribe to my channel if you really enjoyed this video, and I will see you on part 2 of this video, where we actually do the transaction, and I do the transaction with you. It pretty much happens straight away. So on your first transaction, it might take 24 hours. So I'm going to just make sure of that on part 2 of this video, that the money's actually in first, and then we will go from there. But otherwise, take care. Thank you. Love you guys, and have a blessed and beautiful rest this evening.